Hanson here. I have found lately that although I am getting a really nice, satisfying REM sleep, that I am moving into a state of kind of more alertness at night instead of sleeping as long. I always find it interesting to observe myself and to ask myself the questions about how is what is going on in the world affecting me, my body, my mind, my energy field. And I am finding that with the number of things that are coming in right now, I wouldn't say it's a sense of anxiety as much as it's just not as deep a sleep. And I was thinking this morning about the magician. You know the magician from tarot cards. You know the magician from, when you're doing readings or when you're watching some kind of Arthurian legend, that the magician is the one who casts the spells. The magician is the one that figures out what's going on and is in a way also an alchemist who comes up with, drink this, you'll be better. And I was thinking about how we are each a magician for ourselves, because there are lots of times when things are in a state of overwhelm, or I am perceiving them as being overwhelming. When I go abracadabra and I disappear myself. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this. Disappearing yourself is when you use your powers to distract yourself, to latch on like some kind of a sucker fish onto somebody else's life. I just clinging to it and paying attention to what they're doing more than what you are doing and experiencing. And one of the things that streaming services are really, really good for is disappearing yourself, because you can take yourself and you can go to Turkey, or you can go to Korea, or you can have some kind of crime show that's happening in the Ukraine. And the more exotic it is and the more unusual it is for me, I find the more I disappear, because the traces of myself, my habits, my tastes, my experiences aren't surfacing, aren't reflected on the screen. This is totally a new experience, so I can go away. It's so different than being in flow. Being in flow is when you disappear and you just get to a place where you're just feeling energy passing through you, and there's no resistance. There's no sense of drama. There's no sense of struggle. You're just letting the creativity go through you, or the ideas go through you. And I find I can get a sense of flow when I read as well, because I am having new ideas reconstruct who I am, and I'm experiencing it. Just like the same way your hand can explore a new methodology for drawing, or your voice can explore a new range or system of notes. And as you explore these things, you're actually finding out more about yourself, because you're coming up against things you haven't tried before and kind of surprising yourself, like, oh my God, look, I did this thing and I didn't know I was capable of it. So the big part of being a magician in our lives is knowing exactly what the spell is that you're casting on yourself, and really paying attention to when you're disappearing the self. We can do this when we collapse in a relationship and let somebody else steer our boat. I would say steal our boat. It's the same thing. Yeah, I'm in here. Where are you going? Or when we collapse into a group and we let other people make decisions about how we should behave or how we should think. So I was thinking about the power that we own, the magical power that each one of us actually has control of. And that comes from casting your own spell. And I'm noticing that it's kind of like you get off balance, you get back on balance, you get off balance, you get back on balance. And looking at the choice of being satisfied. Am I satisfied with the choices I've made? Am I satisfied with who I am? Am I satisfied with who I am becoming? And the other part of it is, if I'm falling short, if I am falling into a state of hypnosis or thrall or checking out or distraction, can I forgive myself and say, you know what, it's pretty strong, this tsunami of stuff coming in. I will just allow myself this way of coping for now, but also keeping the mind open for new ways of coping. So you're standing there in this magical forest, in the center, in the magic center circle with the full moon shining on you, and you are the magician, and you are the one that is casting the spell over yourself. What kind of wishes, dreams, hopes, intentions, attention are you going to ask the universe to help you focus on? Because the wand is in your hand. Let's see what we can do. Let's keep coming back to intention. Thank you.